is the render engine, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's.
You talking about the
it's
screen
my
breaking
system.
out?
Yeah, the screen breaks out. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm looking at a door, I can see the light on the other side when I'm standing at a certain angle.
Yeah.
Other times, if I move like a step or two feet back or forward, it goes away. I think that's just the game's render. No. I do know when you stand next to
I think
an
it's got
outlet
something to do
through
with a new update or a new season. Because this never happened until it's been, what, 2 years since
back out of
Warzone's gone out?
I'm coming.
Can we back out?
Yeah, I just got an invite from Brandon too.
No.
We had a friend.
Join
Yeah, Brandon just sent me an invite.
I told him to join us. Invite. My nigga.
Yeah, Lobster liked that shit. I did too.
Barry, what was it?
Yeah.
What up, Brandon?
There's no space for him.
Sorry, asleep.
Hey, the mobility on that gun, Lobster, don't seem any different. After
Yeah.
you notice a difference on it?
I think it just, well, shit, I don't know. I think I may be better at it when I'm firing. Even though that's supposed to be control,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It just seems like I can handle it better.
I may have the wrong barrel on it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Next week, all I gotta do is go pick up a Subway sandwich and take it to Lila. And bring Lila the presents, drop it off at their...
Nice.
I either drop it in their mailbox or I drop it off at their, like, porch and then they, like, call me or text me immediately.
Do I take a hit? I mean, I do have like
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deployed
7
shortly.
hours.
Yeah, Lobster, I'm gonna run your loadout this game. It's slapping. I'm not gonna lie. I just headshot at somebody from about 40 meters. Oh. Damn! I just chopped a dude up. I don't know, Lobster. You may be right.
Turn up our volumes.
Yeah, you have to go through the options.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll talk like I have my shirt so you can hear me.
Okay, good.
I'll just turn up my
Almost done.
voice chat
Time to kill
volume
yourself.
to 200.
Oh God, now even he can barely breathe in the mic, and you be sitting there. Ah, quit.
I know.
Alright, yeah. Jump at this first bunker and look to the south.
I mean, I know there was a storm, but I didn't know there was a boat.
Yeah, there's a ship out there now. You see it?
Oh, I see it. It looks like it's on fire. No, it's not on
No,
fire.
it's raining.
That's something to do with the new map and all that shit that they're gonna put out.
We going blue?
I think so.
Where we jumping, guys? Brandon, you the
Blue.
leader.
Oh shit, you're gonna put me on the fly like that?
Man, you don't want to be later. We can go to storage town so he can murder people with that new MAC-10 I showed him.
If I could do it, the story sound is.
Where we going?
Alright.
I'm gonna go to this building.
Stepping waypoint.
Oh, it's finna be nasty over here.
Fucking right.
You got people like right here.
I'm
Right over here.
Yeah.
Guys.
It's warm up. Warm up. Forgive me.
It ain't warm up. Uh-oh, you got one
It
on your
is.
baby.
Wait. I have a red access card and it's just floating right here.
Oh,
Keep-
fuck it. Take that.
No, don't leave.
I don't see it.
No, I'm on the train. I'm trying to get back, but there's a red access card I just opened up in a chest, and it was going through the train.
Shit, bitch.
I'll be back. I'm trying to pick up this red access card.
There's someone right on that back part of the train. I'm right here. Oh shit.
Primary
Well, I'm already
LZ
here.
Airstrike is standing by.
But you on the train?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh no. I was looking for a vehicle and I'll be on my way. Now I can't even find this red access card. That's really irritating me.
Friendly UAV overhead.
All your stuff is still here. People behind
Enemy
me.
dropping into the AO.
Oh, there's a shit ton of people coming in.
Yeah.
Taking shots. Enemy dropping into the AO.
You got them coming over here?
Oh, shit.
Right back here, right back here.
Do I see? Oh,
Oh, bitch was hiding in that building. Too good on this one. There's too many teams over here.
shit.
Oh well, I'll die and come back to y'all. I couldn't find the red access card. I don't know why it despawned.
It happens.
Like,
It happens.
I opened up the chest and then the card was going through the train,
Y'all got-
so it might be on the ground.
There's a lot of people right here at the gas station.
Yeah, there is. Someone's behind.
Yeah, 2 teams.
I'll be there in a second. I'm waiting to spawn back in.
Hostile dropping into the area. Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Alright, I'm coming down.
Yeah, this match ain't working for me long distance.
Yo, yep, up here, above.
There's 4 teams over here fighting.
He jumped down.
Told you.
It's nasty over here.
Fuck
It is.
Oh man, what the hell?
We're not far.
We can
we're
still
not
fly
far.
back.
Let's see. There was a money bag over
This
here.
one?
There's fighting over here.
There's 2 choppers. Man, I'm finna shoot these bitches out the sky.
Guy right there.
Damn it. He got away.
On the phone with my mom that I was on the phone with Sean. Conversation with my mom that I thought I was actually having. Swear to God.
Dude came up to me with a fucking.
I want to know how he downed me with 2 shots.
Was he running the AMAX? That's the only gun that'll do that.
Midnight Express.
I'm pretty sure that was the
What is
AMAX.
it? When I done broke this dude, broke all his armor, and then probably had less than 5% of health.
Somebody already got $1 million?
Yeah.
Enemy UAV overhead.
UAV going up.
We need eyes. Send that recon.
He's in that building.
I'm moving.
That, on purple.
You know, I was like, I was
There is 3 money bags here, huh?
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. I'm in the sky above you guys. And there's a guy there. Fighting a guy there. There's a guy behind you, Brandon.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Loading 2-0. Copy. Let's strike away.
I got your money.
I got him back.
Going back to sky.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Someone's on the other side of this wall.
Damn it! I can barely see him.
Kill confirmed.
This guy
On the other side.
right here. On top of this building.
I see.
Send them up, Tom.
See a couple targets there.
So we can put it in mine, but it's full because
Is he dead? No, he's coming around here.
Nope.
He's out there. He down me.
Where the fuck did he go?
He went behind that airplane.
I see him. He's over here.
I'll check round here.
Now I see him.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Above you, above you.
Calling him, Brandon.
How did he down me? There's no fucking way.
No worries. I
Hold
got
on.
you.
Wait.
As soon as I was coming up,
He's right here. Yeah, nice.
There's another guy on top in the airplane. He's looking down at y'all. He just jumped down to y'all's left.
Yeah. Oh, there's two on one. One would be on the left. He's coming up.
You like that little Mac 10?
One's on the airplane.
I'm in the sight.
He got me. I was reloading. My Mac 10
You like
set
that
up.
Mac 10?
That was my Mac 10
Oh.
set up.
what are you? Where the fuck was that person?
My Mac 10 set up chewed their asses in half.
All right, fellas. Back on station.
If I didn't have to reload, I would have got him.
I got a team wipe.
another one coming in behind the wall. Broke his armor.
Oh wow.
Oh! I Molotoved him.
Beautiful. Oh, he got you too.
Yeah, he got me
Cluster
too.
strike that way.
Cluster strike inbound.
We're safe for the time being.
Did you kill that guy that was shooting at me?
No.
How
Scissor
are
fight.
people fucking
Scissor fight.
downing me after I've done killed
Scissor
them?
fight.
What is wrong with you? Is that Kevin?
Yeah, that's Kevin.
Gotta go.
Kevin.
Hey, pick me up, Orange. I'm right over here.
Gotta go.
Ah, Kevin, I died. We scissor fighted each other to death.
There's a shit ton. Oh, I can't think of where the fuck it's at.
I am so fucking irritated. I don't understand. It's been happening for the past 5 games I played in total today. Each time when I kill someone, they manage to down me, which doesn't make sense.
You may need to reset your internet. You may have a little small lag.
You have to check your latency.
Yeah.
GG, you little faggots.
Oh god, you're like got you fucker, man. Got you guys.
GG, you little faggots.
Little nigga, little nigga.
No, not a GG. That nigga like 8 years old.
Actually, you got it wrong. Not A, GG.
Whole game.
Wait, is that a Trump supporter?
Oh no. You're talking about Trump. Let's go.
Oh, you got a Trump name though, so I don't want to hear that from you.
Some relief from dropping it,
Now take your Capri Sun.
which is actually the exact reason why he's still holding it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna back out and go play with Amy for a little bit.
That little kid just said something about,
I'm gonna do that.
oh, you don't terminate. You shouldn't say like that. I was like, dude, you ain't even old enough to vote, so shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Hell, I voted for my very first time this year. I'm 18 and I just voted. Guess who I voted for this motherfucker? Not this little girl sniffing motherfucking pedophile. Fuck that motherfucker. I hope that dude croaks in the office.
Oh, Brandy got this.
Are they playing Cold War?
Oh.
As soon as she stops
Call them
I
and
don't
ask them
know.
because I got some stuff I got to collect over there because they gave us 3
It
bundles
doesn't
here.
look like it. Yeah, it looks like they're over here.
Stay like that if you have to.
I don't see Amber.
Yeah, she's on.
It may not update it yet. Yeah, I see Brandon, but I don't see Amber.
I might get some food.
Do what?
Might get some food. Kind of hungry.
Yeah, I gotta go change over clothes too.
Yeah, give me like 10, 15 minutes so I can see if my mom wants McDonald's or whatever.
Hey, Lobster, I'll be back, man. I gotta go do clothes. Just to think about it.
No.
Hey, has Amber got on yet?
Yeah, she's on. It's just she's doing something right now.
It's not showing that she's on mine. The hell?
Oh, really? Yeah, it says she's on mine. It's just not joinable. Yeah, I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I got. Kevin went to try to. I think he's gonna go eat, and
Okay.
he was gonna go see if his mom wanted some McDonald's or something. And I was gonna do some clothes right quick, put some clothes in and smoke.
All right.
So as soon as I'm done with the clothes, I'll join up with you guys if y'all ain't in the gang. Are y'all gonna stay over here or y'all going over to Cold War?
Nah, I'm not sure actually. I'll ask her then what she wants to do. But yeah, go do your thing and then.
Oh, he knows the new
Just
God
come back when you
mode,
get back.
by the way, and the fire map. He tell you about it?
Yeah, I was with him when he was shared it too.
Did it work?
Oh hell yeah. Get down to like 1 health and then nothing happens. But yeah, I didn't do it. I lost at like 36, 37, and then it was like 1 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting off. There she is.
Yeah, Amber.
Hey, Chuck. Where's Kevin?
He went to get some food. I'm gonna go wash clothes. It's still not showing that she's online.
Did you accidentally delete her as a friend?
I probably
Who is this
did.
Dr. Mango with delete?
I don't know. I have him as a friend.
Is it showing that I'm online on your thing? My internet just went down. That's what it was. Internet went down.
Literally just heard you not say that.
Shot to the heart.
You done screwing around, Tristan? Are you sure?
Oh, it's on him! It's on him!
Let's see.
It's on him! It's on him!
Dallas, get out of that seat. No, you're not. Yeah, you really look like you're done screwing around.
Light is turning red.
I thought it was supposed to turn blue. Tristan did it. I beg to differ. I think he did it.
I pressed the wrong one again!
Why would you do that?
I pressed the wrong button on Call of Duty.
You can stay out of my bed. Because look at your foot. Your foot grows.
My foot grows too. Then go wash then.
Not really.
It was dead.
I want those pants.
I mean, there is a little bit of coals, but it's like dead.
Dad, where did you get those pants? In Target.
I think you got them for me for Christmas on my birthday.
No.
I didn't get those.
KK and Purity picked those up for you last Christmas because they couldn't find you PJs that went along with everybody else's.
So those are
Also, it was
girls
supposed to be an
then.
inside joke, and you
Those
weren't
are
supposed to actually
girls.
wear them, and then you actually wore them.
Those are girls then. Yes, they are.
Those have
Yes,
unicorn
they
logos on them
are.
with
Those are like
candies
girls'
and
pants.
They look
rainbow.
like it, but they're actually boy pants.
Boy pants? I'm a boy.
Why is it turning red? You gave my code.
I thought I had another cord over here.
Oh, internet just back up.
It did? No, it's showing that it's red.
My page just went back up.
Are you hitting the back button?
I hit restart.
Like you're juicing.
Or I didn't hit the restart. It restarted itself.
It's like this is you got such a pants on. Daddy's moving around.
Yeah, burning it.
Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah. Ah.
No
There
looking
you go.
around. No sitting around.
There's smoke.
No looking around. No sitting around.
That's interesting.
1940. 1963.
No, just leave that piece. As long as it's got a coal on it, we really don't need to run it today. Just keep it maintained so that we don't have a problem.
Can't keep it maintained if there's nothing to maintain.
Yeah, it's got a coal on the wood itself.
Yeah.
You're not cold, man. Get out of here.
I'm warm. Warm, cool, cool.
Oh yeah, it's got a nice coal up in the top of it. In here, hey, watch out. Up in here. It'll stay burning the rest of the day.
Daddy,
No, sir.
when I put this truck, when I put your mobile controller and my mobile controller, like
Remember?
charger my mobile
Like
controller.
Jersey Boys got off Netflix like a half a year ago.
Cut.
Yeah.
KK was mad.
Never mind. Don't even bother looking.
What's up?
So happy I don't feel like you ignore me all the time.
Don't feel like I'm what all the time?
But I'm so happy I don't feel like you ignore me all the time.
Your feet hurt. No, it's my feet hurt. Remember that song?
Are you having trouble on words? Which one?
I'll write everything down and I'll say, I'll do syllables, okay?
If you're having trouble, like syllable through the path. I thought you were on this one. Through the path
Your
of his
internet
back,
activated?
along the spine, in the sensitive liquid at his wrist.
Because I have a thick book I haven't even read for a book report.
Kiki was so mad. Jersey Boys got off of Netflix. Those four boys that sing Sherry, and that song where it goes Hannah, Hannah. It went off of Netflix and we can't even watch it anymore.
Now I don't have to listen to that annoying song.
We've watched it
Over 1,000 times.
30 times already.
It's
annoying.
Did you stop moving? I'm not working. I'm moving for my tablet.
Here, let me help you. Are you trying to plug it up to your charger?
No, in the middle. Right there. No, you have to do it like that. Then you have to go there. Then you have to push this way. Then not working. It's not working. It's not
I don't
working.
know. There's a sequel come back on the double. Hey love, my boyfriend's back. intro music. There hasn't been any school games in like a week on my schooling. There hasn't been any games for school. But I used to have games. This. I really do, Tristan. I really do. All I have is submits. Oh, we have a game in the next lesson. No. Oh no, I have a test. No. Oh. You're not taking a nap in the hallway. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Oh my gosh. You're just trying to take the cats outside, and she's literally trying to take a nap on the floor. She's trying to take them outside. Thank you. Thank you. That's so cute. Look, Lucia's like laying on the ground like this. Oh my gosh, you should see this. Dad's in the hallway. Lucia's trying to take a nap up here. These kids trying to take their naps out. And Nobby lights outside. Daddy, can you help me get my remote controller on my tablet? Yeah. I swear. Well, I'm trying to learn and actions and consequences. When will you learn? Then your actions and consequences, huh? When will you learn?
Did you remember that time the boss was like putting his lips and mouth on the window and Chuck put his butt on the window?
I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lessons already today. For me trying to catch up. DLC. My boyfriend's back. If we'll look in the hallway. Lucia's really taking a nap. I want a bathroom to go. I'm in there. VLC. Cooperation.
Angle it more that way, Tristan.
Dallas, you cannot ride the kitty.
No, I did a kitty. Oh my gosh.
You look so scared.
Look what I'm again.
Thank you, guys. I lost internet.
What up, bro?
It's all good.
Oh, you're good. Give me 5 to smoke a cigarette.
Go ahead. Dallas, bring me your tablet so I can hook up your controller.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna go grab some food.
You should put their sweaters on them.
I didn't think they I was only gonna let him out there.
Ow!
Check it out.
When I did with the snow, I took
Dallas,
him out
can
there.
help mine.
They're one by one.
No, leave it alone. It's not yours. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm gonna hurt you.
Dallas, it is hooked up, man.
But it's not working.
Don't slam that. Don't slam it.
Come try it now.
Let me try it. You tried it.
Try it now.
It works, but it doesn't work on Call of Duty.
Try it.
Have to hit circle. Okay, I found it.
What is that?
It's a piano.
Play it.
It's not not working. No. Can't open the door. Can't.
I'll help you. I'll put some batteries in it for you. Is it working?
Nope. Nope. Turn the cans all off. Nope. Turn the do the pause.
Okay.
Oh. Daddy, look, I found a piano.
You mean a piano?
A piano.
Wait.
Don't touch it. Can you give me a screwdriver? I got a screwdriver stuck in the door.
It's working. Press it. Press it.
I was wheeling in my truck
You
and
can't step on it on the ground.
I couldn't climb the hill. I'm like, what the hell? So I disabled the traction control, which normally you disable the traction control by simply pushing
Don't do that. Don't
the
do that.
here.
He's gonna make it so you can't even do drop
that traction control
He's gonna
off.
make it to the point because I remember him
You
using
will
that.
disable the stability track. However, I did both.
He does not
And
stop
I even
when
put it in
using
4
it.
high. If you put it in 4
Got it.
high, it will disable.
So.
Hey, she went to get some food.
Oh, okay. Alright, I got something to tell you. So I thought about it.
Hold on one
And
second.
I think.
Okay.
I think I'm going to end up becoming a private realtor after this whole COVID thing ends.
That's not a bad
The reason I
idea.
say that is because I saw TikTok where apparently if you go to any kind of website, you can search up property liens and it'll bring you to a page where you have to register for it. You can see all the liens of everybody's houses in every single county, whether it's private property, whether it's a house, whether it's a business, what have you. You can then go on this lien website and purchase the lien, and they'll give you a tax credit and a little certificate, and you technically own that lien then. And if that person doesn't pay for that lien and pay you back for that lien, by the time that grace period runs out, that is now your property.
I just talked to Kevin about this a month ago, and or about 3 weeks ago. This is what I've been doing. Give me a minute. Let me shoot a message. I've been doing this for years. Hold on. Research it. Somebody was having traction control issues out of one of their car. Of course, I haven't been a mechanic in years, but all my friends' moms still hit me up and they're like, he's the best mechanic. He should still be working as a mechanic. I'm like, nope, not for me. I'm a famous YouTuber.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, go check your tablet now. See if your controller's working. Okay, so what I was telling Kel is the way you do it is in certain states, you have to wait 5 years. Anything that you do to that property, you can accrue interest on top of any kind of repairs or upkeep. You have to keep a list of everything. So pretty much what you want to do. Ooh, it's loud.
What are we talking about?
Pretty much. So pretty much what you want to do is get in, maintain the property, keep a ledger of what you do. They have Alabama to buy the property back, but they have to give you In Alabama, I want to say it's like 10%. On top of whatever money and upkeep you've done, you have to charge them, which is always good to get a business license to do landscaping, construction, and all that, so that it looks good on paper. I've been doing that for 10 years, man. That's how I got 3 of my properties. I had to wait. Yeah, I had to wait 5 years to get them, but one of my properties I didn't pay but $300 for it after the first year. First year, I went up, cut grass. Second year, what happened is that the people that owned the house ended up dying, and the family just didn't want to have nothing to do with it. Something to do with one of the sons was in prison, one was dead, and the other one just didn't care. So they just let it sit there. And I went and paid, it was $324. And in each county, you could pay $25 to get a sheet that shows you. But see, if you do it online, the thing is that the people online, they put out the properties that they don't want. The investors go in and invest in the ones that they want, and then they put, you get the pretty much the ass end of the houses that they don't want, investor wise. And so what ends up happening with the whole situation is that for 5 years in Alabama, after that 5th year, you go down to the courthouse and they give you a deed. You have to show all the paperwork and everything of the upkeep, which I usually put about 10 or 15,000 in them, and that's a minimum.
Over 5 year period, yeah, I can see that.
Hold on. Do what? Dallas, cut it out. Go check your tablet. Another thing that they do is they actually hold an auction to auction off the properties also for taxes. The ones that has been delinquent for a few years that nobody wants, you could go down at the courthouse and they actually auction them off. What I usually do is I want to say here in 2 months, I want to say in April or May, I'll go down to Jefferson County and the 2 counties next to me, and I'll pay $25 and get a listing of businesses and properties in both counties. And what I'll do is I'll scan through them, and some of I know where I want to own houses at, so I'll scan through and look at ones, look at pricing and whatever, and be like, look, I need to go and look at this one. I'll pull it up on Zulu or Google Map, see where it's located, because I know the neighborhoods, I know the cities and the surrounding counties. Right. And I'll go down, and some places the taxes are $115. And I mean, and in my personal opinion, I'll pay $115 for one lot in a place where the lots are worth $30,000. Just a lot. I don't care about the house. Owning the land is one of my main things. If I own the land, I don't care about the house. A house is just an extra. What, Janie?
Can I use the bathroom? Yes.
So I'm gonna tell you, it's really good to get into, but you gotta have money to do it, because I'm gonna tell you, to start it out, you're gonna need $5,000 minimum, and with you being in PA doing it, it's even harder because it costs so. $12,000. No, you're gonna need about $20,000 up there, because the property value up there is like insane.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean,
But don't.
I understand why when they explain it, but it still doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, bro, it's still property.
Me, I'll buy them and don't care what the houses look like, just for the land, because if you pay $200-300 for a property with a shit house on it, the lot is worth $30,000. It's worth putting a little less than $1,000 in it and cleaning it up a little bit and keeping the grass cut in it for 5 years, and then it's yours. Then you can take and clear everything off and sell the lot just for $30,000. I mean, you get a $3,000 3,000% projectile on your money. I mean, it's a good plan, but don't quit your day job too, because you got to understand it takes patience to do it. I have a cousin that's been doing it for 30 years, and he owns about 15, and those 15 houses are outside of the ones he sold. He'd go get one for taxes. he'd go put 20 or 30,000 in it, and he would make it so expensive for the people not to be able to come and get their houses back that he would just pretty much have them sign everything over. Oh, I can't hear you. So what he would do is, like, one property he went and bought. He bought a house. It was in a really, really good neighborhood, but it was like an old barn house. And he completely remodeled it, put about 50 grand in it. The people came back 6 months later to try to buy it, and they couldn't purchase it. So what he ended up doing was taking them down to the courthouse and was like, look, I'll give you $20,000 for the property in the house, and I'll pay everything else off, which wasn't nothing left paid to pay off. And you will be out of this property. You don't have to worry about it. And you don't have to worry about queuing interest with me, because at that point these people were going to, instead of paying, you know, like $1,500 plus the 10%, they're going to have to pay a $50,000 bill with another 10% on top of it.
Yeah.
And so what he ended up doing is taking them down to the courthouse and beating the 5-year wait on it. They pretty much, he gave them $20,000. They gave him, he went down, they signed all the deed right there, and he sold the house for $225,000. He made $100,000 off that deal, and it only took him 8 months to do it. $80,000.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he did a bunch of houses like that, but he had the money to do it, and he had a guy that owed him a bunch of money that did construction work, that went in and did everything. He pretty much a crackhead that needed a place to stay. So what he would do is put this crackhead in there and say, you can stay here, I'll give you dope and keep you fed, and you fix the house, and let's sell the house, and you'll get, you know, a couple $1,000s when I sell it. It was a real good plan. He still owns 15 houses, but hell, he's probably sold over 150 homes. And how he did it is that he saved all his money from selling pot back in the 90s, and took his money and invested it into that. That's exactly how he did it. It's genius.
That's fucking crazy.
It's a genius.
Fucking crazy.
He said, when I sold my first 100 pounds, he said, I took my money and I got out. He said, when I got up to 100 pounds, that was my goal. He said it took me 6 or 7 years to get to 100 pounds. When I sold my first 100 pounds, I got out of the game. I took the money that I had and I started doing this. He said, while I was selling weed, I was researching on how I could take my money and flip it faster, legally.
Yeah.
Genius. Freaking genius.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But the thing is, you got to be very patient. See, I don't know how it works up there in Pennsylvania, but I know in Alabama it's 5 years.
What, after you buy that tax credit?
Right, and another one, a lot of the homes here in Alabama, people are still living in them, dude, and they'll just go delinquent 5 or 6 years without paying their taxes, and they're living in it. Them are the ones you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Because you go to
through the whole eviction process.
I bought one for $800 one time in a decent neighborhood, and happened to find out it was an elderly lady by herself, man. And dude, I ended up like, I was going over there cutting the grass and everything. It looked like the house was vacant. You know, yeah. I never went in the house. I just went over there, cut the grass, and that was it. And after about 4 years, it was coming up on time for me to get the deed for it. I went over there, and they told me I needed to try to get in contact with the owner. So of course I went to the house, and when I got to the house, there was an elderly lady out there checking her mail on a walker. And I went and talked to her.
Wow.
Yeah, I went and talked to her, and I ended up just paying her taxes for her until she died.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
She had no family. I felt horrible, man.
Yeah.
The house looked vacant.
That's awesome.
And nobody was taking care of her. And it was $800 a year. And, you know, I just continued on paying them. And then after she died, she had a great niece somewhere ended up contacting me about the taxes and everything. And they ended up paying me all the money back. when they found out, they found out what I did, and once a month I would send one of my workers over there to check on her. You know, people that worked at my shop, I say, hey, I need, you know, you want to make a, you know, extra $40 this week? I need somebody to go over there check on her, make sure she's good. When I couldn't go and do it, so it worked out. You gotta get when you get in that business, people get greedy, man. You gotta give back. That's the thing. Go into it. If you take care of people, you're always gonna be taken care of.
Oh yeah.
And anything that you do, if you take care of people and you take care of them like they're your family, they will always take care of you 10 times fold. But yeah, man, it is a great idea for you to get into, dude. Especially being up there. Shit, give me a call, man, when you start getting into it. Because I mean, it's.
What do you think I'm gonna try to do?
I mean, seriously.
All the legalities behind it. I'm gonna start looking at the grace period time. I'm gonna start looking at all the information that I can get presented. See what I gotta do.
Just think about it. If you bought 10 houses on taxes right now, probability-wise, here in Alabama, I could take 5,000 and buy 10 in 2 months. Come December of this year, taxes are going to be due again. No, taxes for this year will be due again in October. And they're going to accrue that. So at the beginning of next year, they're going to be 2 years behind. By the time taxes are due again, after I done bought it. Out of those 10, 3 are going to pay them right off the bat. They're waiting on income tax or something like that. So you got 7.
Yeah.
The probability, if you buy 10, you may get 2. That may go to next year or the year after. Once you get in the 3 and 4 year deal, you want to do some work on them if you really want to keep the house. But you know, you really got to do your research and make sure that someone's not living in it and it's a family that's in need. That's one thing I won't do, is put a family out their home. That's I don't care how much money I got to invest in something. I will not put a family out their home, because I've been put out my home before. So
Living on the streets ain't.
No. Living on the streets is not fun, and especially with elderly people, man. No, I'm not gonna do that. So it's a lot. It takes a lot of your time and a lot of your money. It's always good, man, to get you a partner to help you do something like this.
Well, anything you do nowadays takes a lot of time and money.
You know,
You
and
wanna get money in this life?
you know, $15 an hour.